Well, hello. It's me again, Cindy Strong, for day 2 of the mini branding boot camp. So, hey, I didn't know if you guys got to do anything on your homework last night or whatever, home fun or having fun doing it or not doing it. Or you're like, oh, forget it. I don't want to do this. Well, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Anyway, I'm Cindy Strong, and I have been in the beauty industry for 40 years. 40 years. And that is my first, love, my passion. Um, Seriously, my true love. I love being in the beauty business. Uh, of course, I have my children and my other children and my husband and, my family. I love them too. But as far as a career goes, a passion goes, it's been a passion of mine for many, many, many years. And it's just something that, I got good at. And when you get good at something, don't you just want, isn't that like the best feeling? So I did it. I did it for 37 years behind the chair. And except for the times that I, had my children, was pregnant with my children, I got put on bed rest and stuff. I literally worked full time in the beauty industry. So I've been in it forever. And one of my um one of my things is I love teaching and helping people. So when 2020 rolled around and a lot of hairdressers couldn't get behind the chair and do hair, I think this industry kind of changed a little bit, and it got really social media, very social media. Don't you agree? Everything became social media. People weren't meeting in person anymore. They were meeting on Zoom. Well, people, it just wasn't that way anymore. And for the longest time, we thought it was going to last like 3 weeks, right? At first I thought, oh yeah, everybody's going to be locked up for 3 weeks and then it'll be over. What? It's been 2 years and it's still like, creeping along a little bit. But one thing that did happen is that social media kind of really hit it big, and it's here to stay. And it's kind of the way that people are going to have to grow their businesses anymore, because now that everybody is so into it, it's just the way that we look at the world anymore. So my thing was, I wanted to get out there and kind of help hairdressers and other business people. Not everybody knows how to do some of the things on social media that, we should know how to do. But I have been dabbling in it now for a couple of years and realized that, I can't work behind the chair anymore. So why not help you guys, have more of a social media presence? Because let's face it, a lot of times when we're in business and we're in a service business and we're using our hands a lot and our creativity, it's not always that techie brain. There's a lot of hairdressers out there that don't even have a Facebook or any kind of presence like that. But it's kind of here and it's kind of now. And because pictures and video and everything is so right now, and people want to see what you look like, what you act like, they kind of want to get to know you. Social media is here to stay. So I decided that I wanted to go out there and help you guys have that presence. So, I've been really doing a lot of work in it, a lot of research. I even opened a little VA company called Strong Social Media Solutions. And, I can help you with your content and I can help you with all kinds of stuff. But I thought, well, if you don't want that, why don't I just show you some of the stuff that I do? So here I am. That's what this mini branding boot camp is all about. And so I thought that we'd dive in. So yesterday, I kind of felt like I got rushed out of here a little bit and I didn't really get into it, but I thought that we'd kind of really get in depth into Canva a little bit today and just show you guys how to do like a Facebook cover, because it's kind of tricky. And anymore, you can't just throw something in there because the sizing isn't right and all that kind of stuff. And it took me a little bit to figure that out too. It's like they kind of change things up on you a little bit and they don't tell you about it. So anyway, I thought we'd do that. So I'm going to share my screen and I want to make sure that I am sharing my screen. So let's do this. We're going to go on a little field trip. Share. Screen number 2. There I am. Oh, hello, Cindy. All right. Hopefully you guys can see this. Let me just make sure. Okay. I'm just going to make sure. Go on my other screen here and see if I can see myself. Alrighty. Let's look here. Okay. Yep. All right. You guys can see it. So, if you guys don't have Canva, now we're going to be working with Canva today, and I'll tell you what, you need to get it because first off, it's free. So if you want to just jump in and start playing around with it, it's totally free. You don't have to pay for it. I do pay for the upgraded version though, because it does have some more benefits, but for just starting out, you don't have to pay for it. So don't worry about that part. All right, so we're going to go in here. We're going to create a design. So today we're going to do a Facebook cover, banner cover, and I'll show you what that looks like. Let's see if I can find one. Well, I just did this one for, here we go. Let's see if I can find one for my projects. They say everything in here. I love it. Love it. All right. Show more. Let's see. Because I just redid mine. Come on, show more. I just redid mine. Yeah, I do a lot of stuff on here. As you can see, I'm on here every day, and a lot of times I have many tabs open, but I just love it. It's great. So what I did was, I'm sorry. Let's see. Nope, that's not it. That's not it either. Well, I can show you guys what I'm talking about. I just got too many posts in here. Oh my goodness. A lot. I guess it was a while ago that I redid my banner. It was quite a while ago. No, it wasn't that. Really wasn't that long ago. It was just many posts ago. And I save all my stuff usually in my Trello board, but I didn't save my banners. I should have done that because I wanted to show how they looked. All right, well, this is getting ridiculous. Here we go. All right, so I did this one, right? And I had gone into Canva, and if you go onto, let's do this. if you go onto your home page right here, I mean, the Canva page, right? And you go to create a design and it says Facebook cover. So I'm thinking, okay, well, doesn't that mean Facebook cover? So you go in here and it gives you the dimensions, because what it does is it already gives you the dimensions. So what I did was I went in and I filled up this whole cover. Well, when I went to upload it into Facebook, it cut off a lot of the stuff that I had filled in. So I'm like, well, that doesn't make any sense. Why would they call it a Facebook cover? So I go back in here and I go scrolling down, and then it says, oh, it says something banner. Oh, where is it? A LinkedIn banner. So see, a lot of these they give you the dimensions for a banner landscape, right? So I'm like, well, maybe that's it. So I went ahead and I designed one in here, but nope, that wasn't it. It still cut stuff off. And I'm thinking, well, if you spend all this time designing something in here, why would you want to upload it and then have it cut off? And then you got to scrunch everything down. So you got to get the right dimensions. So write this down, guys. All right. The correct dimensions for a Facebook cover or Facebook banner for a desktop or a computer, desktop, laptop, is 820 by 312 pixels. So you got to go up here, right here where it says resize, and you're going to have to change these to 820 by 312. And I'm pretty sure it's pixels here. Let me make sure. Nope, it's inches. What the heck? In pixels, I guess that's what it is. Let's do inches. Okay. So you're going to copy and resize. And why isn't it doing it? At least more than resize medium banner. I just did this. Here it is, right here. Copy and resize. So now the dimensions are way different. You see that? They're way different. And you can fill this up. However, if you think that a lot of your target audience or your clients are going to be on their mobile devices, which, let's face it, a lot of us are on our mobile devices. We aren't always on our computers when we go to look stuff up, or to book an appointment with somebody or whatever. We're on our phones, right? So the dimensions for your mobile device are going to be even different. So let's go ahead and resize. We're going to do this for a mobile device, and that is going to be 640 by 360. Okay, that's the mobile device. So now when you go to design this and people look at it on their phone, it's not going to be all chopped up and weird looking, because that's what happens. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but it'll like chop half of your banner off. Well, if you want to be giving people information that's on your banner, you want them to be able to see it. So let's go ahead and make it for a mobile device. So, I mean, you can create it on your desktop or your laptop, but the sizing is to be, viewed on your mobile device. Okay. So now Canva already has templates in here that are sized correctly for that. You can go ahead and go with a template. You can make your own. But sometimes it's nice to start with a template. You can kind of look and see what you like. Now, Yesterday, we talked about colors and branding colors and that kind of stuff. So I'm going to go into, um, where was that? Styles. It's right here. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and use this branding palette. So this is the one that's going to show up. Now, these are my fonts that I had picked out for it. And I just wanted to show you guys this. So these are the fonts, and this is the color scheme that I'm going to be using. And if I click on this, it's just going to show up right here. So when I go to, color in some of my stuff, I already have the brand colors here. And I talked to you guys a little bit about finding out what those colors are and having the hex codes. So the other thing that you can do is kind of make up a sheet with all that stuff on there. And I did that for you. I'll show you guys that a little bit later, but I did that for you guys so you could see what I was talking about. All right. So let's go ahead and clear that out. We're going to find a template. Let's see, what do we want to do? I want to do something like, let's just do something like this. All right. Well, we can change every single thing out here. So I think I really like the way these pictures are set up here. So that'll be fun. So if we're doing here, what we can do is just go ahead and get right into the photos and get some stock photos in here. And just go to, let's see, let's just do here. I'll just say here. All right. So what you can do is kind of scroll through and pick out what you like. So I love this. I'm going to go ahead and just put that in that little spot right there. So there's one photo, and let's see, let's scroll down and what else? What else? I didn't get too picky, but it's kind of fun to get different types of hair in here. You could also do your own photos if you want. You can upload those right here. You could go to uploads and you could upload all your images, all your media. You can do that yourself and just drag and drop your own stuff into here. But we're just going to do this for now because I just wanted to show you guys that they have so many stock photos. They also have Pixabay down here. So if you don't like some of those, you could go to Pixabay and type in hair. Now these are royalty free images. So you can use these images. Oh, that's pretty radical. Let's go ahead and put that one down there. You can use these images without paying royalty or getting in any kind of trouble for using them, because if you just pulled something off the internet, the problem with that is that those photos could be actually either owned by somebody else or copyrighted by somebody else, and they are not yours to take. So these photos that are on here, that are on Canva, are all royalty free. Now, there are websites out there that you can get royalty free. You can also buy stock photos. So if you didn't like any of these, you could buy them. However, I'm just saying, if you're just going to do like Facebook covers and change them out, which I recommend changing them out, because every time you change them, it alerts everybody that you've changed it. So people can kind of see what the new thing is, or, what the next thing is. And, that's kind of fun. So, but you see how I'm just dragging and dropping, and let's see what else is in here. Oh, that's kind of cool. What does that look like? I don't really like that. Now, I don't know if you guys could see, but I pulled a couple of photos off of there because sometimes when you go to put a photo in and say it's like this one, and you're like, oh, I kind of like that. But it might cut off too much of that person or that image that, and you're just not going to like the way that looks. All right, so we just have one more. Let's see if I can find something fun. Or let's go to pixels and we'll do hair. See what they have. Oh, interesting. Oh, here's one. We already got kind of a blue there. I don't know if I like that. Let's see. That's funny. Oh, well, I don't want to waste too much time doing this part, but you see, I kind of like curly hair. I don't know that I like it on me, however. I always fight my curls. I'm constantly fighting them. And the longer my hair gets anymore, the more curls it has. And I don't know if I like that. So let's see. I'll just do this one. All right. So here's some, photos, stock photos. It could be more like what your target audience likes or what you like to do. So say you like to do hair extensions. You probably want to find some stock photos that are hair extensions or show long hair and that kind of stuff. So that when people are looking at your profile, or I mean your cover photo, that they are finding what they like. It's like, oh, I kind of, I really like that. So you don't want to be putting, so if you don't like to do, fashion colors like these, then by all means, do not put them on here because people are going to see that and go, oh, she does that kind of hair. That's what I want. And then what you can do is like, call it your name. And if it's your personal profile, you could just be like, let's do Cindy Strong and Cindy Strong. I'll just do Cindy Strong hair. All right. And so I am going to check this out and kind of change it to, this would be my my branding. Whoops. I didn't mean to click that. This would be my branding font right here, not this one. So I can go in here and see what my font is. Or what I could do is go into the text here and just write it in right here. All right, and then we'll just get rid of this one. Delete. All right. Make that a little bit smaller. And then let's change this out. Let's see, what would we want to put right here? Not a calendar. So let's do, it's going to be April. So let's do something to do with April. I'm going to go back to photos and I'm just going to type in April because I want to see what comes up. Oh yeah, of course, Easter, right? So you could do something fun like that, or, I always love tulips. That's kind of fun. Whoops. Let's get rid of this calendar. I'm going to delete that. Oh, it's not getting rid of it. Well, I guess you need to have a calendar on this one. Sometimes that is the case. I don't like that, darn it. I wonder if I could Let's see. Let's see if I could, let's see. I want to see something. Whoops. I'm going to see something here. Go to position. No, it's not doing it. Darn it. I thought maybe, well, I guess we'll leave the calendar. I guess we'll leave the calendar on there. Well, I would be kind of upset if I got to this point and went, oh, I can't change that out. Darn it. All right. That's the only trouble with sometimes with templates is sometimes you got to go with what they have. So since they have that there, let's go ahead and put, we'll just put April. Do that down there. And then, so I definitely want to make sure that this background color is my brand color. So I'm going to go in and, boy, I hope they let me change it. Yep. There we go. All right. I think I like that one. I could go with that one. Maybe, I don't know. Kind of like that one. There's this one too. No, I kind of like this one. Okay. So we're just going to leave it like that. And so, I changed out my banner for the month of April. And what that's going to do for your audience is the minute that you upload this to your Facebook cover, it's going to, like I said, alert everybody. Now I'm going to download this. Okay. Hit download. And we're going to go ahead and change my banner out. And I'll just show you guys how to do that. So let's see. Let's go to my page here. And right here, see where it says edit cover photo? I'm going to go ahead and upload my photo. So it's this one right here. It's the last one I did. Going to open that. Going to upload it directly. Now it does let you do this where you can reposition it. However, that's the hard part is I'm not going to know how that's going to look until I get on my mobile device. But I'm just going to go ahead and save my changes. It's not set in stone, so you can always change this out too. And now I'm going to go on to I'm going to refresh my page here. I'm going to go onto my mobile device and see how that looks. See, because on my laptop, I can't even see where it says Cindy Strong. But I'm going to go on to my phone here. Let's see if I can get onto my regular page. And yes, okay. So that's interesting because on your phone, on your mobile device, my profile picture, profile picture, which is this right here, is very, very large. It goes right here. So of course they don't tell you that. So knowing that now I can see the Cindy Strong and I can see everything else, but I can't see this little portion right here. So because my profile picture, this right here, this circle is right here on my phone. So that's interesting. But it does work really well on the phone. The dimensions right here for that profile work really well. So knowing that now, I'm going to edit this and select the photo that I had already on here. And drag it out a little tiny bit here. And save. All right. So knowing that, I'm going to go back to Canva. Boy. Where am I? Okay. So going back here, now I know that this whole area right here is not going to be seen because it's going to be covered up by your profile picture. So I maybe don't want this template in there. So let's go back and look at templates for this size. And you might even want to go in and kind of do your own. So let's just delete. Oh, let's go ahead and let's just delete everything. I'm going to create a design banner. And then I'm going to hit the resize because we're going to do it for the phone. And we're going to size it at 640 by 360. It's right there. That's for a mobile device. And let's see, let me pick this one because it looks like I can customize that pretty easily. All right. So I'm going to go in here and change this background color. Let's change it to that. I'm going to go in here and change this. I'll just go ahead and get rid of it and just delete it. So, so what you can do now, you've got a blank canvas. You can pretty much do anything you want here. You can go in and these things are, this is elements. This is the elements tab. And what you can do is, so say you wanted picture frames, like on that other one, you can type in picture frames. I spelled it right. And look at that. So then you can bring these over and you can just stack your picture frames however you want. And then let's get rid of this one. So say I liked that style. What I could do is go ahead and copy and paste like a few times. So say we want 4 of them. Now remember, we're not going to put anything right here because that's where that profile picture is going to be. However, we could do all kinds of stuff around it. And then if you wanted to like make these not perfect, just kind of like this. And okay, and now we can find photos to go in here. Move this one over like that. Like that. And then let's go find some of those photos. Now, the ones that I just used are still here. So let's just go ahead for time's sake and just do that. Oh. Why didn't that? Okay. So sometimes I thought these photo frames would be Polaroid. Oh, I think, okay, I see. All right. Sorry, guys. These are just fur picture frames. This is trial and error sometimes. Now, I notice with Canva, let's try this out, because this is a Polaroid frame. Oh, come on, I want you to fit in that little spot there. Nope. She's trying to fit in the... Well, of course, while I'm on a live, it's not working for me. Let's go back to elements here. Let's go here. I should be able to just scroll over that picture and have it actually, let's see if I can do this. Nope, see, it's covering the Polaroid part up. Frames. About that one. So is it gonna... Oh, wait. Let me think about this for a second. Sometimes, let me tell you, this does take a little bit. All right, let's go back to my photos here. Let's go back to... I can't get her to fit in there. I don't know why. Let's just go back to uploads and upload me here. Right there. Nope. Oh, gotta click on it. It's not filling it in. A little bit frustrating, you guys, because I don't have this problem ever at all. Only when I'm trying to show it, right? Let's see. So ideally, you should be able to pull a picture off of here. And no, see it filling in that whole area there. It is not doing just the picture frame. All right, I'm going to figure it out, guys. I am going to figure it out. And thanks for hanging out with me, if you did hang out with me. But I don't understand why these... Oh, I think I know. I think I got it. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on. All right. I think I got it. Is it down here? No, it is down here. All right. So here's the frames. This is the ones that you can fill in. Here we go. There we go. Now we can do... Oh my gosh. Okay. Now we can do it where we go in and fill it in with our photos. There we go. Oh, well, that's okay. That was the... that looks funny. That was the... let's delete that one. elements, and we're going to go all the way down here. We're going to go back to frames here, and let's just get a square frame, and let's do photos. So sometimes you do have to have some patience, right? You do. You have to have patience because you're like, okay, I know where there's a will, there's a way, right? All right. So now I can go. I'm pretty sure I can go. Let's see. Let's see if I can. Now I can go in and like do the Polaroid picture. All right. And then go up to position and then position this photo inside the frame. There we go. That's how you do it. See, I knew where there's a will, there's a way. So it's just a little roundabout. So you see these little things right here when you go into elements. And, I knew this, but of course I forgot it. So you go into frames right here, and it looks like it's a landscape. But what it really is a place where you can actually, so say you wanted something round like that. You wanted to make your photo round. So I'm going to go to uploads here, and let's do this. See, because this is a square photo of me, right? So, but I need it to be round. So I put it in there. Okay. So then you can go into frames in your elements and find a frame that you want to go around it and do what I did here. So there you go. Anyway, well, that was kind of a roundabout way of fixing it, but I fixed it. And there you go. So you could upload that into any frame. And let's see. We're going to need to move all of this over. So let's go ahead and move this over. Move her over. And let's just do something really quick and easy. I'm just going to throw some other stuff in here. Let's see. That's the other thing. You can also change backgrounds if you want. They have all kinds of these backgrounds that you can do. The other thing that you can do, if you wanted to, now it does make it a little busy, is go to videos right here. And you can change your background to actually have a video. So that when people click on it, it's actually doing something. I'll show you. Oops. Let's do it this way. Okay. So look at that. You see that? Pretty cool, huh? So if you wanted, you could have something moving like that. And that's the other thing. It's when you go into videos, you could be like, let's see, I want to search, say beauty. So then you can go in and, this is kind of fun. How about that? Or look at that. Somebody that's moving. Or, just about anything. Well, can't really see her because I got that sitting in front. But, or this one. How about that? That'd be kind of fun for April. And then you could just put some pictures around and, go ahead and put your text in. Now, when you're doing video or these type of moving photos, you do have to download them and upload them a little bit differently. You can't just do it directly from your computer. you actually have to go into your mobile device and upload them from there. I don't know why, but that is just the way it is. It won't do it directly from your computer. It just won't do it. And I can write down the instructions for that. I won't go into it because it's hard for me to show you on my phone, but I can write down the instructions for that if you guys are interested in how to do that. But that's kind of fun too. I mean, video is kind of fun. Doing different backgrounds is fun. But, when people go to your profile, they're going to see some movement here. It's going to be interesting. And then you can still go in and do your text. Be like, Cindy Strong here. And do your text. You can put that up here. You could also go into elements, and sometimes what I like to do, if the background is a little dark and you can't really see the writing, you can go in and put something behind it, like say for instance this. Just kind of make this a little background for it, and then I can either go in and click on this little grid right here as transparency. You can make that, really light, but it still kind of stands out. See how that is? Or you could do this and change it to a brand color. Change it a little bit. So there's different things that you can do there. But that's one thing about elements is you can go in and, they have just about everything. So say you wanted to put an arrow on something, you could do that too. Make it as small or as big as you want. And change the color for it. Change the color on that arrow. We can have it gray. Let's see. Have it pink. There we go. Not that looks all that great, but you kind of get the idea, right? You can change the color up anything you want. You can actually make it red. There we go. That's kind of fun. Anyway, so there's just so many things that you can do with Canva. I mean, it is like craziness. Change things up. That's just it. It's not set in stone. And I definitely would recommend like changing your your profile periodically or even monthly, and just it kind of keeps people engaged. They're like, oh, what's she doing now? Oh, she's got some great pictures on there. And even though it is your personal profile, it's okay because that's the first thing that sorry guys, that's the first thing that people actually see. No, come on, you guys, come on. My little entourage, they're always here, but if they hear like the UPS driver or somebody rings the doorbell when they have a delivery, yeah, well, they kind of go crazy. But anyway, so I hope this helped today. It was a little bit more in depth and kind of showed you guys, of course, it tripped me up a little bit too, but just to show you that there is a way to get around everything. And if you don't, that's the other thing I wanted to show you. So you see how this is over the top of that? So I'm going to go into position and see if I can't. Nope, it didn't work, did it? I know that there is a way to do that, to get the corners hidden, because I've done it before. So I think I'm going to research that and check it out and tell you guys tomorrow how I did it real quickly before we go into other stuff tomorrow. But if you guys, wanted to show me, or, have me help you with doing your cover photos or your banners, just let me know. I'd be willing to help you. Anyway, I hope you guys got some. Let me stop sharing my screen here. Hold on a sec. I hope you guys got some value out of today and, hung out with me a little while and learned something. I learned something. So that's always good too, right? Anyway, until tomorrow, we'll, get in depth with a few more things tomorrow. And I can't wait to, show you guys other stuff, other fun things that we can do. I don't know. This has been really fun for me. I've been a hairdresser my whole life. And I'll tell you what, touching people and, putting my hands in the hair, I could just read the hair and, kind of know what I was doing. This has been a whole new experience for me, learning how to do some of this stuff like graphics. And, I type a lot of copy and content for other people. And one thing that I learned is being really good at that in school. I used to like write stories and stuff, which, someday I do have a book started. It's kind of in, somewhere in Google, in my Google Drive. But anyway, it is started. But, being able to tell stories like that through words, and that's kind of what I like to do. It's fun for me. So not always fun for everybody, but if you just tell stories, kind of like how you tell stories to people when you're talking to them, just write it out. That's all that is. People love that stuff. I love it. I'm always reading people's stories and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyway, I hope you guys got some value out of today. If you have any questions about anything that I did today, I have questions about what I did today, but I will find the answers. Until tomorrow, 3:00, I will see you guys later. Bye.